time again. Here we go again. Messi! Mo Salah!
It's 3-0, it's game over.
The cross back in, it's a great ball, back pass! Oh, Western Sydney!
Hello and welcome back to the United by Football podcast. I'm Abs.
I'm Thomas Maletic.
And you know who this show is brought to you by, Thomas?
Me?
No. Lightweight Athletic Club and the one-stop football shop, the Corner Post.
Corner Post indeed.
Mate, how you been?
I've been good, Salam. What about yourself?
Yeah, good. Not as good as your pack luck earlier today.
Yeah, listen, FIFA is dead. I was going to make a joke there. Let's rather not go there. FIFA is extremely dead. However, I'll make it clear to the audience. In the space of about 4 hours, I packed Messi, 99. You got him?
Yes.
No one cares.
Yes.
You got Neymar? You don't have him? Cool. No. And I got 99 for Impong as well. You got him?
No.
Amazing. By the way, they all make my bench. Maya still makes a starting lineup. Do you know Maya scored almost a hat-trick in the Bundesliga?
Did he?
Keyword, almost a hat-trick.
Almost. And as we talk about Messi, as Ray J once said, I did it first. I packed him first. So, yeah.
Carry on.
Oh, you don't know who Ray J is, do you?
No.
No. For the people that do know out there, is linked to the Kardashians. So.
Who's that? Oh, that brother.
Yes, he released a song and
that brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some would say the reason why they got famous in the first place.
But when it comes to FPL, do you know who is first at the moment?
Thomas Maletic.
No, unfortunately not. Mario Kovacevic.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
I'm going to cover it because he's my mate and he played in Mounties last year.
Did he?
Yeah. Mario Kovacevic.
Kovacevic.
Okay.
Sorry, mate.
That brother's first. That brother had, as the Emma Simeone would use, bollocks to triple captain Haaland. And I looked at Haaland's point total on his own. That's probably more than I have.
Yeah.
For combined two game weeks.
Look, there's certain people that are above you that I'm like, Thomas, mate, you're not doing us any good here.
Yeah. Some would say they signed up without knowing one knowledge of football.
And some of them picked the team just based off whether they like the name or not.
Yeah. Don't worry. I haven't played any chips yet, so that's still in my favour. Plus, I've lost about 14 points for transfers. So, game week 3, we're making a comeback.
Well, look, second and third at the moment. You got second is Christian.
I'm scared for you for this one, by the way.
Banicevic. Close enough.
By 1 point.
By 1 point. And then equal third, you've got Dejan Lapic. Dejan, 159 points. And Anthony Jakovecic.
The GOAT.
We've had him on this podcast, actually. Go and check it out. It's about
episode 7.
20 episodes behind this one. But yeah, just a reminder, the prizes are huge. You've got 10 items from Lightweight Athletic Club for first place, plus a custom jersey, your choice from this season.
Croatia. Sorry, carry on.
If you win.
Mario's picking Croatia, clearly.
Look, we said 24-25 season. So it's got to be the new Croatia jersey, which I don't know. It's not as nice as the last one.
I'm wearing it now.
See.
It's beautiful. Carry on.
Take the hint. Second place, you've got a $50 gift card and six items. Yep. And then you've got in third place a $30 gift card and 4 items from the Lightweight Athletic Club.
And some signed memorabilia from Thomas.
And possibly a picture with me and Thomas as well. Who knows?
I reckon that should be prize number 1.
That should be prize number 1.
Itself.
It's because it's priceless.
I reckon you can put a price on it up.
Oh, possibly.
$5.
Maybe in 100 years. Who knows? Anyway.
We're passed away.
Look, let's get on to the Premier League, man. Segment 1, the Premier League.
Why do we always start with your club?
Because alphabetical order, generally people...
Oh, Arsenal vs Aston Villa.
Yes, yes. 2-0 win to the Gunners. 2 second-half goals. Trossard coming on, clutching up. Partey as well, I think made up for a bit of a off game. He wasn't as Partey as he usually is.
It's been like that 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, but the thing is with him, though, I think that he's slowing the game down now because of his lack of... You know, you've injured yourself that many times, you lose the strength, you lose the pace of the game, you lose that ability to just drive.
Of course.
Whereas now he gets the ball and he's just holding it and looking and he's trying to find the pass. Whereas last season, he'd get the ball, he'd just go bang.
Correct.
Right down the middle, play it to whoever's playing.
Without thinking, you just need.
Yeah. And I think Rice being there takes away from him too a little bit.
I hope you're not implying that we're going to take Partey over Rice, because Rice is the still that's will, in my mind, lead you to
100%.
to
I
a trophy
agree.
this year.
I agree, and I think he's a better 6 than Partey, but you can't play Partey in the 8.
Oh, God.
No.
He hasn't got the legs.
No. Well, Moreno's coming in, and I think that he's that missing key. He's the Xhaka replacement.
I reckon the Sun might do a full revelation around the earth before you announce him.
Yeah, we're not
Buckets,
quick,
shit.
man. I'll tell you that Arsenal are the slowest club when it comes to announcing their transfers.
Same with your pace on the wings.
Hey, oh, come on.
So is Martinelli.
Martinelli, Saka's quick.
Bukayo is a cutting merchant.
I mean, who else do we got? Reece Nelson's rapid. Jesus
Off
is
the
quick.
bench, getting changed into from a track.
I mean, look, you support a club that has about 306 players on the bench. So
we scored 6 goals. Don't you dare.
anyway, we'll get to that.
Don't
We'll
you
get
dare.
to that. We'll
Don't
get
you
to that.
dare.
Look, Watkins was very unlucky.
Stop. Ollie, if you score any goals in game week 3 after I've transferred you out, won't be good news, even though he'll never see me for the rest of his life. But please don't show up next week, because David Raya single-handedly for me
Saved the game.
saved your back line. That save where Watkins hit it on the crossbar, deflection, crossbar. Then the brother's like a cat, like Lawrence Thomas. I think he learned it off Thomas. Got up and went, bang, brilliant save.
Off onto the bar, and then
Yeah.
it was just,
Yeah. But the reaction is unbelievable.
Yeah. Look, I will say one thing. I think the way they set up, so for that first chance that Watkins missed, they had, I think, a 4 frontline press. So Gabriel held the ball. I think he held it for 1 touch too long, and then he just went,
Shit.
he just turned, and he's like, I have no options.
But in that moment,
Yeah.
do you clear it 5 meters, or do you send the...
You send the thing all the way down
send
the
it,
field.
brother.
You've got a 6'3" striker, Kai Havertz. Just send it down the middle.
You send it to the Henri statue outside, he'll score.
Yeah.
You don't play, you don't attempt to play party.
No. And the one thing I do want to take from that, even though it was a bit shaky, Gabriel had, that one shaky moment.
Top game.
I think Saliba was tops.
Yeah, top game.
Did you see the time that oh my Lord, he ran him down.
What, was it Rogers or Watkins?
It was Rogers,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, that brother got
It
clean.
was crazy. And then
Can I say something? Put Hold in there. Put Leno or Martinez there. It doesn't happen.
like you take one player out.
Yeah, go on, finish.
I just want to give a big up to Timber.
You're in. Started the first game back.
First game, and I've said it for a while. You play him in that Zinchenko role. Mm-hmm. You got the best of both.
So what's the point
worlds.
of selling Calafiore?
I think Kivior's on his way out.
I'll keep his goal.
I think there's been a lot of shopping around with Kivior.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think Calafiore is going to provide a bit of a, similar to Tomiyasu, a bit of a versatile left centre back, left back kind of interchange.
So you pay 35 million for a bench player.
I mean, City paid 50 million for a bench player.
This is City Football Group. This is Arsenal. It's a bit
but
different.
that's the market.
Bear
now.
in mind, your record transfer was 2 weeks ago with Emil Smith Rowe.
But
So
35 million for a top shelf youngster who, after the Euros that he had, you saw if you give him the right coach, he'll develop into the player that he needs
but
to.
how old's Ben White?
It's 26, but there's also
How old's Saliba?
Yeah, I know.
How old's Gabriel?
It's depth. Depth wins you trophies. It's being able now to not have to play Saliba every game, not have to play Gabriel every game. It's being able to give Ben White a rest. Ben White
But
never got a rest last
Is
season.
Calafiore going to be happy with that?
I think coming in, he knew.
Okay.
You got to understand that. I think when it comes to signing with a project like Arsenal, when you're Calafiore, when you're kind of a Timber, those players that are trying to establish themselves, you accept that. You accept that you're not going to play every game. You're going to have to compete for your position.
Yeah.
And the best clubs bring in players that are able to kind of fight for their spot. And it shows that their performance will improve because they're fighting for their position.
Yeah.
And that's how you get the best out of your players.
Whereas with you guys, I think you need to be looking at in that attack-minded sort of reinforcements, because you got defense. For me, you got the best defense in the league.
Yeah.
You can argue top 3 midfield in the league for me. But Villa created more chances than you guys. Villa had an extra of 1.28 compared to yours of 0.87. Although you held the ball for fuck knows how long. That's the problem.
Yeah. Look, Martinelli for me,
He's gone.
and it's not completely his fault. I'll tell you why. You know what he's missing? He's missing that
Smith Rowe in the
option.
10.
No.
Oh.
He's missing that option that either used to sit like inside of the left wing or be able to overlap. We don't have that anymore. So he's on his own a lot of the time. And he's one of those players.
Isn't that his biggest strength though, one-on-one?
Yes, but when you're kind of having to take one player on and you can't do anything except go to the byline and cross it back in. Whereas when he had Xhaka there, when he had Zinchenko tucking inside and he had Xhaka either on the outside or on the further inside of him, he was able to kind of utilize them and create space for him
And
to
you're
play.
saying because Partey plays that role now, he doesn't have that?
Look, I think because
Because
Rice is there.
I see, sorry to cut you off, I see Odegaard actually more to, he's a floater, don't get me wrong. But I see actually Odegaard coming more towards the left side than he does on the right.
Yeah, look, even Kai does it. Kai will drop
Yeah.
into the left side of midfield, but I think the problem now is Zinchenko, for example, or when Timber, whoever plays left back, is effectively a 6. The way they play now, you'll notice Timber ended up on the right side of the field.
Because Rice is an 8. No, sorry. He plays an 8, but he's a 6.
He'll make the runs, but if he's going to make the run, it's very much him. It's not looking for decoy Martinelli or decoy this. He's making a run. He's making a run and goal himself.
Correct.
So I think he suffered there. That's why when Trossard came in, Trossard can just find his way through and just be able to kind of just go boom.
Who are you versing next week?
Good question.
Someone.
Brighton.
Trossard against his old club. Comes in.
Yeah. He's done it before.
Martinelli dropped.
Martinelli drops for me.
So we're going to hear the Trossard.
Yeah. Look,
Remember that goal against Lost Disallowed? Brother, for me, that was crazy.
I think it was a statement too, bro. Did you see when he scored the goal, celebration?
Right. Have you seen the meme with the Turkish shooter?
Which one?
Because Trossard and him got the same hair color. He puts him out like this.
The guy, the guy from the Olympics.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
One hand in the pocket, doesn't care.
And Saliba at the back. He just kept going up to him. He's like, do the celebration, And he finally just did it. He's like, all right. I love Saliba, man. But last question.
But sorry, before I ask a question, you got me thinking. What's this Saliba Tomiyasu relationship? Apparently they can't get enough of each other.
What's that movie called? What's that movie called? Rush Hour. Someone compared them to Rush Hour.
But I don't get it. Like, why?
It's kind of like me and you.
Explain, please.
Different.
Who's Tomiyasu? I want to know.
That's a good question. Actually, no.
Thank you. I thought
It's not like me and you. It's more like you and Tanky. Two different personalities. I think you'd be Saliba, he'd be Tomiyasu. And I think like it just works. You understand each other cognitively.
You talk Japanese and I'll talk French next time. We'll see if we understand each other.
Bonjour Thomas.
Merci beaucoup.
Comment allez-vous?
Croissant. So listen, I think it's too early to say it's the end of an Emery era.
No, it's not.
I think for me that is too early to say. I've heard some comments on Instagram because of the success they had last year. People are expecting, oh my God, we've thumped Arsenal before. We've made them look silly. Yes, they beat you twice on the road last year.
Yes, beat us 7-0.
So, yeah, it's a drop in form. Let's take Ray out of the picture. Most likely it's a draw. Because, don't get me wrong, for me, that's his best game he's had in Arsenal colours, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, outside of maybe that Porto fine, the Champions
penalty
League.
shootout.
Yeah.
For me, though, 90 minutes, that's his best 90 minutes he's played.
100%. And he's starting to assert himself.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest difference between this season and last season. And he done it last week too, with the save where he, who was it that took it? Where he was just mid-air and he had to throw himself back in the centre against Wolves. And he saved it again. Like, he's just standing up.
Huang Hee-Chen.
Yes, he's just standing up now. But look, I'll say one thing about Villa. They'll be a top 4 team this year.
Top 6. Not top 4.
You know why? I just think they've got players that make a difference. That Rodgers guy,
A gun.
he's a gun.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
I've not seen a player since Yaya Toure run right through the middle of a field and he cannot touch him.
Yeah, doesn't care.
And it's not low center of
But
gravity.
do you want to know the thing?
What?
The brother's not built.
No.
He's just got... I know
106 balance.
I know aura is a term that's very loosely used in this day and age, but aura. And I mean it.
Some would say we've got aura.
Okay, anyway.
No, but I agree with
do
you.
you agree?
I agree.
You can't touch the brother.
No, you can't.
The brother just goes.
He's just, what killed me is he's just, people are falling off him.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, like I said, since Yaya Toure, I don't think we've seen a player, maybe as crazy as he sounds, Joel Linton.
Okay.
No, Joel
Chelsea
Linton
6,
is built, mate.
Wolves 2. Am I allowed to gloat or not?
Go for it.
Okay. I don't say this too often, especially last year. Remember the iconic thing that went a bit viral where I had the Chelsea jersey and Chelsea scarf for the representative of the 2 wins. Should have wore Chelsea colours, but got to rep the team. At 1-1 at half time. Very scary. 2-2? 2-2 at half time?
2-2 half time.
Very scary because I thought we were the better team, especially when Cole Palmer scored that beautiful goal. Commentator overreacted a bit. He said, this is one of going to be the best goals. Yeah, listen, Cole Palmer glaze, I know Stav likes to use the word Cole Palmer glaze a lot. Beautiful goal. Not one of the goals of the year. On the volley, it's hard. But Yeah, for me, that second half, Maresca came out and went, you know what? Time to show the world why we have 10-year contracts. Time to show the world why we brought in Neto and Felix. Like, don't get me wrong, Abs. It's exciting when on the bench you got Neto, Felix and Cuckoo to come on. Exciting. Very exciting. But the brother that I want to put a possible candidate for the lightweight athletic club player of the week, and we'll get to it because obviously Stav got it last week. I'll choose to play next week. I'll give it to you this week. I'll let you choose because little does he know he's playing footsies with me at the table now, so he's demanding that he's going to have the choice. I'm going to put forward Madueke. Okay, the brother doesn't have many moments. To be selected ahead of Neto, Felix, and Cuckoo, and to keep your place is a challenging thing. Okay, so I think he is going to keep his place next week because you can't drop the brother after this.
Not after hat trick.
Brilliant hat trick.
Can I raise the Instagram post he done prior?
No.
So he accidentally posted on his public account instead of his private account, and basically turned around and said, "What a shithole this place is." They were playing at the Molyneux. So
a great place to go away, apparently.
And you know what? Every time he touched the ball, he got booed.
And then when they scored,
and he scored a hat trick. You know, credit to him.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's a big bollocks move. Big nonny bollocks move.
Now listen, Nonny has sometimes been what's the word? Been
underwhelming.
It's quite rude for Martinelli. It's quite he had potential, but doesn't like to show it.
No.
On the ball, takes a few touches, passes the goal, let the brother do his thing. I still think it's a bit early to say I'm fire in his eyes. It works well. Relax, Nonny. You've scored 3 goals this year. And it came in one game in about a span of 14 minutes. Calm down yourself. Because Aiden Nuri decided to go walking with his dog. We had 60% possession. Wolves had 40. They actually had more XG than us, which is concerning.
Yeah, it's a bit weird considering you scored 6 goals.
We just took our chances, which is very rare. Which is very rare to say, Salam, for a Chelsea team. Out of those subs, I want to pose the question to you because obviously I was watching the game and I was getting excited every time one of those players came on.
Yeah.
Who excited you out of those 2 that came on? Felix, Neto, or Cuckoo?
Joe.
Not Neto.
Nah. Joe's just got something about him, man.
Okay.
Is
it the 97 footies card that's ruined me a couple of times? Or?
No. It's even when there was rumours about him going to United or Arsenal at the time on loan, you know there's a player there. Like...
There's a reason why Barcelona let him go.
Yeah, but
there's a reason for that.
He suits a certain style. He's not a Barca player.
Okay.
I just think that...
Do you think he's a Chelsea player?
I think he's very well... When you grow up in the Atletico system... I know he was at Porto before. But when you play the Atletico system...
Benfica.
Oh, sorry, Benfica. Portugal. I got the right country.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, mate.
Congratulations.
I forgot that
with
future
the last
Stars
name of
Cup 20 years ago.
With the first name of Zhao, you're pretty good guess.
Anyway, back onto my point.
Okay.
When you play through that Diego Simeone system, you generally... Playing on the transition is just insane.
Yeah.
You know, the way he plays, the way he's kind of played a lot of his, let's just say, high-level football at Atletico. So I think bringing that to Chelsea right now and how you play and what your best football is, he's going to fit it perfectly.
It's very transitional. Like, you look at it, Dewsbury Hall came on, gets the ball straight to Neto to Felix, done.
Yeah.
And even with Palmer, like I saw a stat, Palmer assisted him within the span of, within the same space of 10 metres.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Same pass. Same pass, same angle for Noni.
But you know what that does? It relieves the pressure off your players.
Of course it does.
Because
you need goals. You need
goals.
Absolutely.
And I was telling our good mate Ali, if you could just park the bus and play like that every week, you'll beat honestly about 7 teams out of 10. You've got that much star power going forward now.
Up front.
You just need to hit them on, and they're all quick.
Yeah.
Nkunku can run, Palmer can run, Noni can run. Like Felix.
Sterling, no. Listen, we have the front end of Ferrari, the back end of a horse.
Yeah, it's just crazy. You got about 6 centre backs, and none of them are just like.
We signed another keeper today, number 9.
Are you kidding me?
Swear to God.
Shit.
Number 9, bro.
What's his name?
He's actually getting transferred to Mounties. Loan. For the grand final. Guys, listen, come down to the grand final.
Yeah.
Listen, Abs, you take it away, mate, because you're very proud of our team.
So, the Mounties team, All Age Division 3, are playing at Thomas scored. The consolation goal, the 5th goal of the game.
Consolation's implying.
Game was dead, guys. I'm joking, Thomas. It was a good goal.
Lucky there's no footage to describe that.
Actually, there might be footage. I think someone was recording that game.
It was a good goal, don't even lie.
Yeah. We're playing at Marconi. Yeah, check the group chat. Marconi Stadium by the Marconi grounds.
No way.
Yeah.
We Marconi?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it's
on the synthetic?
It's not this Sunday. What's the date this Sunday?
We're on the 8th of September. Already
28, 29, 30, 31. Oh, you know the date, 8th of September. 8th of September, Marconi Grounds.
We'll let you know the times.
We'll let you know the time. We'll let you know next week as well, actually.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But
Bring
come
it
out,
out, man.
head out. You can watch a great performance wherever Thomas ends up playing. He plays about 6 different positions.
I'm a utility player. I'm a James Milner, except James Milner starts and I don't.
James Milner goes in for challenges, Thomas.
So Palmer created 4 chances. Palmer created 4, got 3 assists, and obviously the goal. Why do you think, in your opinion?
Yeah.
Sorry, ask me the question because you get to decide. I think for me, I'm going to put forward Noni because Noni doesn't do it often.
Yeah.
And I've got a soft spot for Noni.
Yeah.
Palmer, it's expected. And if I look at it tactically, which I've broken it down, if you put a better left back to Aiden Nuri, I don't think Madueke scores 2 of those. Reason being is he was looking behind his shoulder and basically he was trying to cover Jackson and Madueke at the same time. So it's that Mosquera's fault, that centre back for Wolves.
Yeah, the guy that...
Yeah, he's filling in for someone, I don't know.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, he affected him as a result, affected Aiden Nuri as a result, left Madueke with acres of space. I think if you put a better backline,
Yeah.
I think Madueke doesn't score 2.
Look, he's kind of shown, though, it's now more often, not less of an occasion. Every time he gets a chance on goal, he can put it
This is
away.
Noni?
Noni.
Thank you.
Like, I'll give him credit where it's due. I'll give you a lot of shit for it.
Thank you.
But even against Arsenal, I remember last season, he had the one chance and he tucked it away.
He did.
And
Mudryk had a chance as well.
mate, that's I wish we that. Don't talk to me about Madrid.
Okay.
Still a bit.
Still cut.
Still cut.
That's when you talk to me as Jackson and off camera you go, is this a resurgence? Please don't be dumb.
With Jackson,
See the header?
he'll get there.
He'll get
It's not
there.
going to happen overnight. But
It's good, he'll get
Thomas,
there.
you can't tell me
I'm
that,
letting you know.
you can't tell me that you don't see what I mean about
No,
the other
that's it.
side of his. Take his shooting away.
Nah.
I know it's a striker. Just theoretically, take his shooting game out
Mm-hmm.
of it. He's actually a top player. No, I'm saying like elite.
The running ability, yeah.
The running ability,
Amazing.
his strength,
Amazing.
his pace.
Go join me, my cousin, and Matt for the marathon that we're going to do. No problem.
Look, fair enough. But I'm telling you now though, I just think if he can actually get his shooting
What's your front 4?
front four,
Quickly go. Palmer in the 10 and go.
Palmer in the 10,
Front 3.
Felix in the 9.
Yeah.
I'm going Neto on the right
Noni's gone. Oh,
and
no.
Nkunku on the left.
Abs, no.
I just think that's your best 4.
Okay. Do you know why?
Noni, Palmer.
It's actually Palmer, Noni. 2 and 2. Now you got Palmer in the 10. On the left, you got Neto.
Yeah.
Up front, you got Felix.
Yeah.
And on the right, you got Noni. Madueke dropped. Nkunku dropped.
Well, look,
Nkunku offered nothing for me.
I might as well reveal it now. Sure. So our lightweight athletic club player of the week for game week 2.
Just let me get the Chelsea jersey out. It's covered. Karen.
Noni Madueke.
That's a big clap. Big clap for Noni.
I think
3 goals, extremely rare for the big boy Noni. I don't think he'll get our lightweight player of the Jesus Christ, English. Lightweight athletic club player of the week again.
Unfortunately not.
Because I don't think there'll be many other performances from Noni. Unless he can have a verse Aiden Nuri every week. But yeah, I think it's deserved, Abs. I think if he scored 2, we'd give it to Palmer because of the 3 assists. But thank you for picking a Chelsea player. It's quite rare for our club. And maybe it's the only trophy we'll win. Hopefully we can get that sent to Stamford Bridge.
Hopefully. And look, I'll give you a bit about Lower Athletic Club as well. So they fit up to 3XL with a wide range of inclusive gear, bringing everyone in health, lifestyle, and the sports community together. Their garments are all sustainable, ethical, 99% plastic free, manufactured in Portugal, and we're confident to say that their products are above the rest when it comes to all these type of garments.
I agree.
But there is one thing. You can check them out, and don't forget to use UBF15 at checkout for 15% off.
Got the brilliant bottles, guys, as well. UBF.
So you got about 12 of them here, actually.
Oh, we'll give it to the crowd outside.
Yeah. They're all knocking on the door. They're waiting for us to finish the show.
That's why they heard the screaming.
Nah, but all jokes aside, like we've had a check out of this stuff. It is top stuff.
And you know what? Obviously, the brand's important and what they stand for, but the people inside are beautiful as well.
Yeah.
And for me, as a business, I think that's what differentiates them.
Yeah.
The people inside, likewise with the corner post, we can say the same for them as well.
Yeah.
The people make the business.
Yeah, 100%.
And you can see Anthony and his team there, the way they promote the business, the way they're proud of it, and the way they put their heart and soul, their time and effort into it is incredible.
100%.
Testament.
And even like I know there's a lot of guys like, big and tall as well. 3X helmet, and it's comfortable stuff. It's none of that stuff you have to keep like pulling down and adjusting.
Absolutely.
It's good quality stuff that will last a while.
Do you know who needs one of their shirts?
Was it?
Do you know who needs one of their shirts?
Who?
Bruno Fernandes. Did you watch the game against Brighton, brother? Like, fuck, skin tight.
Yeah.
Skin tight. And he still does fuck all.
You know
Carry
what? You know what? He gets too much shit.
Oh, God.
I'll say it to this day. I just think that Bruno Fernandes just needs someone to take the pressure off his shoulders,
Okay.
man.
All right.
Who's in midfield with him?
Well, do you want to know who it's not?
Casemiro.
McTominay's gone, brother.
Hold on. You've got Casemiro, who's
36
like
pace.
not even forget 36 pace. He's like 45 years old at this point.
46.
He's playing like he's entering a freaking age what are they called?
All age.
No, the age facilities.
I reckon I'm better than him in midfield. Man,
Calm down.
Okay.
You've got an 18-year-old Kobe Minu.
my brother's good, brother.
Okay, good player, but still young. You can't give him too much responsibility.
you
Scott McTominay, who the fans can't never get behind, so don't expect any confidence out
He's
of
gone,
him.
though. Gone to Napoli.
Officially,
Confirmed.
Scott McTominay. Shit,
Gone.
true.
Yeah.
How much?
I think 25. 30.
Shit,
Yeah, gone. Scott McTominay's gone.
under Conte.
Under contact.
Oh my God, you're about to get a
Beast.
whole different beast.
Beast. Have you also seen they changed their badge?
Yeah, I saw it. I don't
I don't like
I don't like it.
Blue to white. Like, who are you?
No.
Like, what?
Napoli, you know.
But who are you?
You know, you're Napoli. What's white about the Naples?
My good friend Julian once told me Napoli pizza's the best. Don't forget that.
Is it?
Sorry, that's just reminiscing you 12 days. Anyway.
They did not base their logo off mozzarella.
Anyway.
The circle is like the shape of the pizza, the white, the mozzarella, the blue. I don't know what happened.
Thank you. You can go back to cooking your pizza now. Garnacho disallowed goal.
It is what it is, bro.
Fuck, they're unlucky.
It is what it is.
Brother. I bigged up Zerky last week. And listen, for me, that looked like a 9.5 moment because he was on the ground as a 9, getting up as a 10 to play the ball, hits him on the knee. What do you get? 9.5. Fuck Dunbar.
It was a shit go. He had a few good moments before that.
I don't mind him.
And
I actually don't mind him.
Like I copped a lot of shit for saying it, and I didn't do enough Xerxes research.
Rightly so.
He is very similar to Havertz in the way of like that kind of.
Where'd you cop shit from?
Oh, a lot of TikTokers. They're like, oh, you mentioned everything about, you know.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
You got Havertz.
It was like 3 or 4 people. They're like, oh, you've mentioned everything that Xerxes is. I'm like, sorry, I don't sit there watching his footage from
Bologna.
From Bologna. Like, I don't sit here watching the Bologna team week in, week
We'll
out.
invite them to come on the podcast.
Listen,
and have a chat.
I'm a Forza Juve boy week in, week out, mate.
Say Forza.
I'm not Forza.
Focaccia? What are you saying?
Forza.
Forza.
I say Forza.
Okay.
Forza.
I say Salamic.
Forza
Just stop.
Juve.
Stop where you're going.
Forza Juve. There we go.
Mate, you finally got there in the end like Brighton did. Joe Pedro finally got the goal. They came close, man. They were knocking. Nana did 1 or 2 good saves. Joe Pedro wins the late. I want to talk about the marking. Maybe that's why McTominay left. That marking was horrible. Horrible. It was his fault.
No, the fullback
His
should
fault.
be.
He pushed Mazraoui. Me and Mazraoui were holding hands about to make vows and get married. And then Joe Pedro's there at the back, just ready to go. No problem. Thank you. A cross goal. And Nana's rooted.
Look, it was a nice goal.
Top header.
You know what?
Beautiful
though?
ball.
Danny Welbs as well.
Yeah, tell it. Can't touch a ball.
Can't take a touch to save his life. We've known that since Arsenal. But damn, he can freaking shoot, man.
Yeah, rocket, brother.
You know what?
He's just in there. He's just, you know what? For me, I think still he was hard done by Arsenal. I think for me, he deserved a few more England claps, to be honest.
That I agree. I just think injuries got the best of him. For me, one of my favourite moments still to this day as an
Leicester.
Arsenal fan is that Leicester goal. He's come back from injury.
I heard it at St. John's on the Friday.
Oh, mate, it was beautiful. Can I give a shout out to Fabian Hertzler?
Sure, you can.
31 years old. 31. He's only 6 years older than me.
Quick math.
He's coaching a Premier League team, and he's 2 from 2 in the Premier League. Beat Manchester United, 3-0 win in the first game of the season. He's living life. It's a shame Erling Haaland exists, or else he'd be on top of the table. But 31 years old, he's living the dream. He's genuinely living the dream, and
2 wins in a row for him as well.
And you know what's his name? Enciso. Oh my god!
The brother came on. He's just for me. Give it a year. I see him personally at a Liverpool.
Yeah.
I see him personally if we sign more players. I see him at a Chelsea.
Yeah.
For me though, you know who will suit, and it's a bit of a rogue shout. Abs, have a guess. It's in Germany.
Dortmund.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah.
Chuck him in that tent. Him and that young kid. What's his name? Gittins.
Yes, I will talk about
Dear
him.
God. Chuck him in Ciso.
But I just,
He's good, brother. He's good.
you know what? He's one of those players that I fear Pep ever getting his hands on.
Transform.
Oh my God. Like, and I say
Transform.
Pep because he's one of those players that I could just see fitting into any sort of Pep system. And I'm just like, if you're doing that at Brighton, imagine you put like a Haaland or, God forbid, a Havertz in front of him. Oh, sorry, I just had to plug him in there. But yeah, like you get my point.
God forbid Havertz in front of him.
Or like even a Watkins. Forget it. Even a Watkins.
He can't finish anyone besides him too. Question to you. What are you going to make of the Bold Derby next week?
Did you see that video I sent to the chat?
Amazing.
And they
One of the
saw-
best.
And Ten Hag in the club just
One of the best.
You know what? I'm going to go rogue. 3-3 draw.
I expected many things, but not that.
Liverpool looks so open, it's scary, man. Like, I'm sorry.
And United can't finish.
You're not,
3-3?
someone's going to wake up.
Both of them are going to wake up?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Liverpool. Those games are never, ever normal.
Who's your goal scorers?
Nunes won.
Darwin.
Salah double. And on the United side,
There's no one there.
I know. Oh, we're talking outside or we're talking for the United side? I thought there was someone at the door.
Zerki?
No. Garnacho won. Bruno won. De Ligt won.
Off the bench.
No, he's going to start and he's going to
Of course he is. Of course
Now,
he is.
look, I rate him.
Yeah. Like Stav said, and I've never clicked with one of Stav's videos as much as this one. There's a reason why the two clubs have let him go at that age.
Yeah.
Think about it.
No,
Think about it.
it's true. I just think he's an almost there player.
Yeah.
Like, it's just-
And 10 hugs the brother to unlock.
He peaked at Ajax.
Of course
Sadly, he peaked
at
at
19.
Ajax.
So me, my HSC, I peaked then.
But you
Finished.
look, you've
Now,
got
now I'm at a podcast.
you've oh mate, start walking.
Jake.
Look, I think you look at him at 19 and the way he led the club, and you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
the videos of him when they won the league over there.
Leading the whole, leading the chance.
Oh,
Yeah, brother, yeah.
mate, like, but now it's just like you're at United.
Sad player. Sad turn.
If you end up at United, I'm sorry.
Here you go.
At this modern day and age, if you end up signing with Manchester United and they were your only option, I'm sorry.
Do you know who? Sorry, I was going to say, do you know who? Do you know where Donny van de Beek is now, brother? Girona.
Girona he went there for £500,000.
Girona.
Yes, £500,000.
Can I say, if he never went to United, because he had interest, brother, if he never went to United, you would still be seeing him in the top 6 club. I promise you right now.
No, I agree. I
promise you right now.
But it's sad how much, I'm telling you how much he left for. £500,000.
It's disgusting. Bear in mind, if anyone wants to, we'll take $500,000 in the podcast. Speaking of Girona,
Yeah.
La Liga.
Yes.
I'm not concerned about Barcelona, but they do have 2 wins. You know?
Look, man, Lewandowski pulled up that game. He had a few shots that got saved.
Pulled up last week as well.
Yeah, but this game he was the difference maker at the end of the day. Did you see Yamal's goal?
Lamine Yamal. Lamine, 81 rated on FIFA. Interesting.
Do you know what Lamine means in Arabic?
No, please tell me.
Lamine, it means to who?
Well, he shot it in the net. That's to who?
Yeah.
Not the keeper.
To who, Yamal? To the back of the net.
VAR. You want to speak about VAR before you get some more? VAR ruled a penalty against Barca after a disaster Kubasari challenge. Remember when we heard the comparisons to this brother's 17, he's incredible. Bit of a hype thing for me. La Masia went through a period of Iniesta, Busquets, Xavi, whatever, amazing. Went through a period of deadness, and now they've got 3 or 4 coming out of nowhere. I think we need to relax on the La Masia thing. Lamine Yamal, crazy. Gavi, crazy. Pedri, half-half. Ricky Pug, reason went to Barca.
Ooh, why not Pedri?
Gavi's better than Pedri.
I agree, but I think Pedri's also at that next level.
Where does Pedri rank in your top 5 midfielders? He's not there.
At Barca?
No, in the world.
In the world?
He's not on top.
At the moment, not there.
There you go.
Gavi's not there either.
No, Gavi's higher than Pedri. Absolutely.
I think like it's close, man.
Slow.
Like they're literally one after the other.
Okay.
But I wouldn't discount Pedri like that. Okay. And I hate Barca, but I wouldn't discount Pedri. Like if Chelsea would have signed Pedri tomorrow morning, he would improve their midfield by tenfold.
I swear to you right now, I'm letting you know right now, if we would have signed Thomas Partey, he would improve our midfield right now. I'm being 100% honest with you.
Mate, I just signed in Jason.
Did we see Enzo on the weekend?
Yeah, no,
I don't want to go back to my. I don't want to go back to my.
He's gone. Anyway, back to Barca.
God.
Back to Barca. Right, so that's 65% of the ball.
1.83 XG.
13 shots on goal, 5 big chances, and 13 successful dribbles. Now, they've got their dribbling back. I'll give them that.
How much did Lemao out of those 13 do? At least 10. Minimum, brother.
He killed it. But I must say that, like, they're still not.
Did Olmo play it?
Olmo?
Did he start?
Don't think so. I don't think so. I don't remember seeing him. But they don't have, like, it's just, they're missing that spark. That's just watching it, and I saw the game, and I saw bits and pieces of that kind of Barca that we know.
Flick's going to take time, don't get me wrong. 2 wins out of 2, though. And for me, it was a total domination in attack where you've got athletic clubs, Enaki, versus Barca's stacked.
Yeah.
That's for me the difference. But defensively, I don't think Barca are there yet at all.
No.
They looked open, brother.
You just have to ask yourself, is Hansi Flick going to kind of continue on that Barca route? Or do you think we're about to see Barca take a whole new leaf out of their chapter and kind of just go, we're going to go a different route. We're going to try a different style of football. And Hansi Flick's going to kind of bring that German, like what we knew and what we loved through Bayern and that German national team and take it to Barca. Because I'm already seeing it with Lewandowski.
Is that a question? Is that a question?
It's a question.
Okay.
Very long one.
Let's say my good friend Abdul goes to a new job. Okay. And he's hired as a consultant.
Yes.
Abdul goes there, but yet he goes to a firm that's very set in their ways. And the consultant gives all the recommendations, like Hansi Flick, to Barca. Do you reckon they're going to change their ways? From the way that they are, where it's had success in the past, but sales have recently dropped. Do you reckon your consulting ideas will make a difference? Even if they're good?
Depends on how stubborn the boss is.
Correct.
Effectively.
And do you reckon that Laporta brothers is stubborn with all his financial decisions? Yes.
Yes, he is.
Correct. They won't change. They won't change.
But then why they bring him in?
Who else do you bring around for football?
Like, you've got enough Spanish, like you've got enough kind of youth in that club to kind of give someone young a go.
A coach. What do you mean?
A Spanish coach. If they want to stick by that style, La Masia is bringing 3 million players. You're telling me there's not a single coach through that club that could have came through?
Besides Brighton's approach, no one really, head coaches, no one really goes from under 20s, first and then head team, especially of the men's.
Pep kind of almost done that.
That's Pep.
Yeah. Because he went from Pep Barca B.
Assistant at
coach.
City.
Yeah.
Went to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Different.
No, that's fair. But I also think that it's kind of like you telling me, Abdul, I want to, I want to bring in a salesperson.
I do.
Who will drive you own a fashion shop.
I do.
And you want to bring in someone who will drive the women's clothing.
You're speaking to me. Talk to me.
Yeah. I want you to, you're telling me, you want me to bring in someone
Yeah.
who drives the women's clothing out the door. The sales will go through the roof. I'll be like, here you go, Thomas. He's a men's fashion specialist.
Is that what I said before about the consultant?
That just doesn't make sense.
Correct. So for me, it's going to be interesting. I don't think, though, that they're going to internally promote. And I don't think that Hansi Flick, whatever ideas he gives, I think could be not Hansi Flick's team. I think could be Hansi Flick within a certain mold of how La Masia want to play.
So, okay. Then I'm going to raise you this next game.
Talk to me.
Which I think is the complete opposite of Barca. Atletico 3, Girona 0. So I must say, even though that was their first win of the season, he's built a midfield to a T where this is just Simeone all over it.
Correct.
You've got Llorente, you've got Gallagher now, Griezmann's dropping into midfield, Koke, like it's just...
Yep.
And the Llorente goal, I don't know if you saw it.
Wow. Now, my question to you, though, is how long Simeone been there?
Oh, wow.
Institution.
Yeah.
I would argue that is one of the few clubs in the world where he's bigger than the club. I would argue for how long he's been there, he's the highest paid manager in the world. So that's a rare scenario where he's the club. What he says, if the assistant on his first day, Simeone asks him to pick up his shit, he will pick up the shit.
Yeah, there's very few managers in the world
Correct.
that now, and I could probably name another 2 or 3. One being Pep, and I think just now, Mikel. Where you go to that club, their style, their imprint on how they want to play football starts at the top, and you find it all the way through to the bottom. And I'd say more Pep than Mikel, but Pep, you look at City, you go watch how the City women play.
Yeah.
It's even threaded its way through there. Like,
Yeah.
it's Simeone's the same.
Not even that. Like every TD has their idea, but I think in a high level execution,
Yes.
I think you are correct. I would argue Klopp before he left.
Yes, I agree with
Look at
that
under
as well.
20s, bro, in the
Yeah.
18s, the way they were pressing is unbelievable, lad.
Even when you look at teams like Brighton, for example.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like, you know,
They're-
you look at the youth players. It's crazy how you find, some youth players come through the system and come through the youth ends and fit right in.
Yeah.
And you ask, how have they fit right in and look
Yeah.
like they've been playing for 5, 6, 7 years? It's because they've grown up playing that football. The clubs train them to be able to come in, transition to the first team, and just go.
Back to La Liga, which I agree on you. Griezmann missed a chance, big one.
Yeah.
Big one. I heard some rumors that although he did set up the goal, I heard some rumors that Sorloth in, Griezmann out. Thoughts on that? Big
very
signing for Atletico to
different.
bring Sorloth in as well.
Yeah, because I heard some rumors as well, Griezmann leaving.
Too.
I think
MLS?
MLS or Saudi. I think it might have been MLS. I'm pretty sure it was MLS. But I just think the way he set the team up with Alvarez as well coming through now,
Brilliant, yeah.
like it's
It'll be a big loss for them, don't get me wrong.
because I don't know how he's going to set it up. Because Griezmann effectively plays midfield now,
Yeah. He's that 8-10.
but it's that midfield behind him, man. It's my type of midfield. I love it.
Yeah.
Just gritty.
Dogs, yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
dogs.
Gallagher. I love Gallagher.
I love Gallagher. I do.
I still don't understand why.
We're dumb. We are really dumb. But Noni scored 3 goals, so that temporarily soothes my pain.
But you know what I love about it? Anyone in that front 6 can score. Gallagher could go and push up for.
You know who's a good player?
Who?
Samuel Lino.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brother did 3 or 4 against Real. Jesus Christ, that looks like a Star Wars name.
I got it, mate. Real Valladolid.
Okay, moving on. Real Madrid.
Oh wait, what were you talking
Oh,
about,
Jesus, that was Atletico.
mate?
Girona, sorry, my apologies. Madrid versus Real. Your turn.
Valladolid.
That's the one. Mbappe's still waiting for his goal.
Yeah.
Concerns?
Nah.
I don't think he looked special.
He's settling in, man. You come from the Farmers League. You're in the big city now.
Big city.
You've kind of just got to get time to
What's
settle
the
in.
capital of Spain? Salam.
Madrid.
Okay. Good. I'm glad you passed that test. All of Madrid's goal came in the second half. Ancelotti, I think, realised they took the Enzo Maresca approach and went, let's time to show them why we're on the big bucks. I want to talk about, we can talk about Vinny's goal, etc. I want to talk about Hendricks. That brother, 77 rated on FIFA, should be 87 alone for that goal. Cut inside, near post, against a solid defence, by the way, and a solid keeper. The audacity to go near post and a bit of a knuckle on it as well to swerve away.
Yeah.
Quality. Quality.
Look, that keeper has a soft spot. I've got a soft spot for him.
Arsenal ex-Arsenal.
He's one that has been the third keeper for so long, and I just feel bad for him because he's actually a top keeper.
Yeah, is that the one with M? Is
Carl Hein.
that Hein?
That's Hein.
Oh,
Yes.
Arsenal brother.
Yes.
Oh, he's gone there now.
I felt so bad for him, man. He's kind of got that perfect lanky build that, and he's quick and he can move, and it's a shame because that third goal that
Yeah, bro, you can't do shit.
it's just it's a shame. And look, I worry for that Madrid team a bit.
Why?
Egos, man. You've got freaking what's
No,
his name? Hendrick. Sorry, not Hendrick.
Hendrick.
Hendricks.
Doing that
Hendricks is that one.
and expecting to start.
Yeah, it's kind of like, where do you go with him in a year?
Man, you know who's an underrated player? He scored 9 goals last year, got his first on the weekend. Brahim Diaz.
Yeah,
The God.
he went.
I love that, brother. No, seriously, I do. Audacity to put it over the keeper.
Yeah.
Are we having a laugh?
The way he kind of done it as well.
Just
he just
effortless.
side-footed it.
Some would say Maletic on the weekend. Just it's unbelievable. But for me though, you got Gula playing in the 10, starting in the 10. Brahim coming off the bench, Andrew coming off the bench. For me though, I know it's the first win they drew the first week. For me, they're still favourites to win the league.
Oh, favourites, and like we said last
Have
week,
to
win everything
Have
with
to.
a team like that.
Have to.
But Brahim Diaz, man, started there, left,
City.
came back.
Audacity to come back.
Bro,
Yeah,
he
man.
was at AC Milan for a bit as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Brahim. Yeah.
Like, he's kind of done, and as much as I love that brother, where is he? Up there. He's done what he couldn't do.
Yeah.
Go, leave, and then come back
Well,
and
that's-
then put
and
your
then kill it.
footprint on the team.
Last year, there was games where I would argue outshone Jude.
Yes.
Towards the latter end,
Yeah.
I would argue.
Because he's got that flair
I
about
like
him.
it. I really love that, brother.
And I see a lot of look, people might come for me for this. I see a lot of David Silva in him.
Okay.
Do you? I don't know. I see
Because they played at City together?
No, but it's kind of that if you were to take David Silva and make him a bit more progressive and a bit more of a David Silva had flair.
Yeah.
Brahim Diaz has a bit more oomph
About him.
And
I don't think he has anywhere near the legacy of David Silva.
nowhere near. But I'm talking like in terms of the style of player. Like if I was to, let's just say, okay, for example, if you were to stick him at City or Arsenal right now, let's just say you play him at left centre mid at Arsenal. He'd be able to do exactly what David Silva could do back then, but also provide that bit more going forward. Where
Hasn't got the stockiness for me.
stockiness, I think he's stockier than David Silva.
Yeah, but in the 8, you're saying I don't think he can play.
If you play like a Rice behind him and then a bit more of a defensive left back, for example, you've got yourself one hell of a freaking 8.
But then we're going back to your argument last week where you don't want to change the whole system for one player.
No, but you're not really. When you got someone like Timber and you got someone like Rice
But
behind
you've got parties the total opposite playing in the 8.
no,
And clear.
let's just say you got Rice behind. Theoretically, you've signed Brahim Diaz. You play him at left centre mid. You got Rice behind him and Timber as well as kind of that floating 6 right in behind.
Yeah,
too.
but how high was Timber against Aston Villa?
Yeah, it was up. Yeah, I know. But at the same time, I just think that if he ends up at a team, and I think one or two of those guys are going to leave from Madrid.
Absolutely.
I think he might be one of them.
I don't want Gula to leave.
It's either him or Gula. Both of them
Nah,
are fighting for the
Gula,
same.
mate. Nah,
Both of
man.
them are
Nah,
fighting
nah,
for
nah.
that one position in the team.
Honestly, I'd rather lose Orrego.
I think Rodrigo's losing.
Yeah.
I think Rodrigo's definitely gone after a season because if they do the right thing and they go after Haaland next year,
The right thing, the audacity, the right thing.
it's an all good.
But man, but listen, we talk about all this. You know who one that's never been mentioned? Nico Paco. Talented little brother. Apparently he's off as well. Bit of a concern because we've got all these guns, these stars,
Yeah.
and they're not getting enough game time because we've done the Galactico approach of the 98s, the 99s, 01s, the 02s.
Yeah, look, you don't see it though because not many teams get it right.
Yeah.
But when you've got a coach like Carlo Ancelotti and you've got someone, let's be honest, their owner is just
Ruthless. Well, that's it to go sign.
Ruthless.
That's it to go sign Figo in that year. It was unbelievable.
some called him the devil himself during the Super League era.
Yeah.
But you know, you can like I don't know how to explain it. It's big ballsy. It's ballsy to do.
Now, you got Gallagher, you've got Julian Alvarez, you got Sorloth, you got the youngsters in the Masia, you've got the Galacticos at Madrid. We've established that Madrid finished first. Who comes second? and third?
Atletico.
Wow.
Atletico.
Okay.
I think Barca and then Sociedad.
So Luka.
Nah. Sergio Gomez.
Chuchic.
Hey, he started at right wing. I've been saying it for a while. And he is just
Luka came on.
look at came on, he done all right.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But Sergio Gomez, I'm telling you now, Real Sociedad, he is gonna kill it. If you're gonna keep an eye out for one player, it has to be Sergio Gomez. And I said it.
Is that Maya? Sorry.
No, not Lovro Maya.
Can we get on to Maya?
Sergio Gomez. I'm telling you, I'm going to leave it on La Liga with that. I think if you want to keep an eye out for one team, I think this is my This is my Girona from last
This
year.
is my soft spot as well.
Real Sociedad.
Luka's there.
So yeah, look onto Bundesliga.
On to the Croatian league. So Salam, give me 2 minutes. Andre Kramaric, did you know he's the all-time Croatian top goal scorer in the German league? So he's outdone Mandzukic, Olic, Perisic. All-time Croatian top goal scorer
I did know that.
at Hoffenheim. Did you also know Salam, he scored a hat-trick on match day 1?
Not bad.
And he scored a hat-trick last year on match day 1. Makes him one of only 4 players, Salam.
Well, it's that man Tom.
Only for Croatian. Also Salam, Lovro Mayer. I've spoken about Lovro Mayer a couple of times in this podcast. You were linked with him 2 or 3 years ago. You actually were.
Yeah, I remember.
What a brilliant little play, and he showed it. Calm enough against Bayern Munich, the giants of the German league, to put a penalty away. Great finish for the second one. Sorry, simple finish for the second one. The third one that he could have had, for me, wow, hit the post, Salam. For me, a bit unfortunate, but the Crows are on fire in the German league, and I don't really care that Bayern Munich won, besides because Josip Stanisic is injured, Salam.
Yeah, I mean,
Take us to the Bayern league, because Bayern team, because they are your favourite German team.
Look,
That was a very weird sentence.
Kane got an assist as well.
Harry, now listen, I've got a proposal for you.
Yes.
Silverware for the first time?
No.
No, that brother's cursed.
He's cursed. He's honestly cursed.
No silverware.
You know what will break the curse, and I genuinely believe it?
When he goes.
If he goes to Arsenal.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
It's where it started, and it's where it's going to finish. I'm joking. Don't want him there. Don't think you ever want to come to us anyway. But I have to say, Bayern were lucky.
Because Maya, what was what? What was it, brother?
Man of the match.
Oh, sorry, one more time.
Man of the match.
I'm better than the match. Love it, Maya. Wow.
I have to say, the keeper.
I'm not going to go anywhere near that name, so I'm going to leave you.
Grabara.
Did you say garden tool? What was it?
Grabara.
Brother, massive 6 saves. We're not talking little ones where it's like an all-age 3 Mounties game where they P-roll to you because the quality of our defence. You know what I mean? But 2 or 3 gun saves. One against Muller. Reminiscent of Araya. Unbelievable.
Nah, look, it's. I think it's Bayern, Dortmund. It's just going to be that
Leverkusen
season
fall
again.
off this year? Or?
Look, Xhaka did score a goal. I don't know if you saw
A goal or a
That's
Puskas level goal?
Like he's back with a bang. I don't know if they've got it in them. I might be doubting them. They're the third. They're the third. What do they call them? The third horse in a 2-horse race.
Yeah, Florian needs to have a better season than last year.
For it, because Bayern's going to wake up again.
They have to.
Okay.
They have to.
And I think Dortmund, I looked at their squad, and we'll talk about them in a second. They might be the team to kind of just, without knowing, push Bayern to their limit.
Yeah, you know why? I like their coach.
I like their team.
Yeah, they're a good team. Who's that brother that you're excited about? Tell me.
Oh, mate, Jamie Giddens, mate. Oh, 2-0. Step over,
Bang.
over, and then bang.
I like him.
Then he just embarrassed the keeper right after that.
No
Just
need.
right between his legs,
No
I'm
need.
just like, he's the next player, and I told you this off camera. That's your next $80 million player out of Dortmund. It's a big call.
It's a massive call.
It's a big call, but I think
You
he's
know who's my other one? Not 80 million. I'll put about 40 million in this comment market. Nemcha.
amateur.
I was close enough.
He's played for Man City.
You Man City fan now?
No,
Is he German?
a good.
Is that brother German?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good.
New lease of life.
Yeah. Look, a good friend of mine is a Man City supporter, so I kind of knew all about all these youngsters like Harwood Bellis, who left the club this year. McAtee.
Oscar Bob before he made it big.
Oscar Bob.
I remember you telling me 2 years ago.
McAtee used to be. Do you remember that commentary where Gary Neville was like, "It's like little David Silva's running around." They've got a lot of youngsters, and now they're all starting to kind of sprout.
18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
They're coming.
And Nemecha, Felix Nemecha is one of them, and I
I
think
like him. I don't mind that, brother.
He came on in 81st minute.
Yeah, I don't mind.
81st minute, mate, and he got 9 minutes. I'm like, you know what? I might not like your team in the Premier League, but you're a good little player.
You know, I want to speak about. Someone call it the Bundesliga 2. It's Bayern's second team. Fuck, Serie Kunda's goal.
He is a machine.
Started.
Yeah.
Pushed off the brother like he doesn't belong in the league.
Yeah.
Just sent him on the floor.
Yeah.
Bodied another one. Bang.
You reckon he's just a much more buff Hendrick?
Yep.
Like they're the same profile.
Yep.
And like I
Yep.
watched the goal that Hendrick scored.
Eric Kunda's got a better haircut.
Eric Kunda's just like he done this, he celebrated, and he done one of these ones,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
I actually want to know what he lifts.
oh,
I reckon I honestly,
he's benching 200 easy. I reckon.
it's more than me.
You reckon?
He can lift about 2 Thomases.
About.
I'll weigh 100 kilos. Fuck, I'll take that. Fuck, thank you. I appreciate that.
You weigh 100.
Oh, you're looking great for 100.
Bro, you
Oh, salam. It's all the running that I do, mate.
you're looking lean, bro.
It's all the running. But for me, mate, Irakunda, I reckon. Listen, Bayern have always wiped out that second league. Always. And they always have. For me, though, it would be a crime against humanity. A crime against Australian sport. A crime against the A-League Academy prospects if he doesn't at least start a game in the Bundesliga this year.
100%. And
He has to,
I think he
brother.
will. I think.
Do you reckon he will?
I think he will.
Fuck, I hope he does.
Because you got to look at their stocks, and I could be wrong, but you've got Sane, Gnabry,
Tell.
you've got
Mateus Tell.
Musiala, you got Tell, Kane down the middle, Muller, then Aaron Kunda. So, the only way I can see him getting in, I don't think he gets in down the middle.
It's on the right.
It's down one of
It's
the
on the
wings.
right.
I think one of the wingers has to have a shocker of a season.
He's got, for me, I think company values Sane more than Gnabry.
100%. That City connection. It's 100% because he played with Sané. They were in the team at the same time.
What do Belgian people speak? French? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they do. I think they do. Yeah. There's a French.
Flemish. It's like their own language.
Sorry, brother. Is that Flemington Racecourse in Melbourne? What do you mean, bro?
They
Hold on.
speak with a blend of
What?
French, German, Flemish, and Dutch.
What do Belgium speak?
Sorry, that's just a random.
French, German, and Dutch. He's right.
That's why he's the producer. Fuck.
Big brain.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
French, German, Dutch. Yeah, they're probably speaking French and German. Those two, brother.
But when you hear company speak, man,
There's
he's proper English.
There is
Like,
a side to me that you have not seen before. Calm down, Liam Nielsen. Relax.
guys, I will sub everyone up. Fuck you. I remember he was going off. But I've got. It's just weird. How do you go from Burnley to Bayern? But I see it working at Bayern. I don't know why.
You see it working.
I see it working. I just don't know why.
You're weird.
For me, he's not a defensive coach. In a weird situation, it's weird. He's a centre back, but he can't defend.
I don't know what the fuck he is, to be honest.
But going forward, if you watch Burnley, I'm not saying I sat there and watched every championship game, but I saw enough of the highlights of Burnley in the championship 2 years ago. I think he's got it. What do we? I feel like we paused for a second.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking, brother, compared championship to.
No, I'm
top
talking
two
about
in
company.
Bundesliga.
I'm talking about company as a coach. If you watch his football with Burnley and how he plays,
And you
as a
think
coach-
that style is going to work in a Bundesliga
no,
league?
but do you know why? Because he came up to the Premier League and he kept that same style. If he came up to the Premier League with that Burnley
massive
team,
balls, where do they come?
still, but
Thank
then
you.
that massive ball's got him the job at Bayern.
No, that's connections. How the fuck?
To
did-
who?
Listen, I would be lying if I knew the connection, Salam. But I'm just using maths. How you come last, almost, was it last?
No, they got relegated.
Second last in the Premier League to get in arguably the biggest team in Germany?
Look,
Fuck.
look-
I would love to know his connections.
look, fair enough. I don't know why. I've got this weird thing that I just kind of see it working.
Okay, good on you.
Does
And
the-
I'm glad that's why we have different views.
Does the Zerbi have a job yet?
No,
Still unemployed.
I think so.
That's interesting.
I don't know. For me, I don't see the Zerbi at Bayern now. I don't see the Zerbi in the Bundesliga.
He's holding out for that City
Oh,
job.
of course he is.
You reckon?
You said Angel last week. Now it's the Zerbi.
I know, but now that clicked in my head. I'm like, why is he holding out?
Maybe it's the next under-9s coach of Sporting Rovers.
Hey, who knows?
Salam.
Want to take my job?
Go, one second, before we end the podcast for this week, Salam.
Yeah.
Talk to us about your new football adventure, Abdul Salam.
No, let's leave it. Let's hold
You
off.
leave
Let's
it?
hold off.
Are we doing a signing review or
There
something?
might be a bit of a nice surprise on the socials. Yeah. We're gonna hold out on that.
But we'll give a bit of a tease. You're not a referee.
No, I'm not a referee.
Okay.
I'm not a player, but there's some would say Mikel Arteta had a lost son out there somewhere, and they may have just found him.
Striking resemblance, by the way.
A striking resemblance, you know,
I reckon it's the beard.
mate. It's everything.
I reckon it's the fact you've got an Arsenal kid. That's the only
It's the
resemblance.
brain as well.
I reckon it's the kid.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Thanks, Julian. No worries. But before we go, I put up a video on TikTok earlier today. The sky is blue,
It's actually black.
and so is Douglas Costa. Sydney FC, good old Sydney FC. I've signed Douglas Costa, mate. What are your thoughts?
Would you like my honest thing?
Honest. Wanderers aside, honest thoughts.
Honest.
What do you think? How is it going to fare for
Something's
the league?
fishy. So every club in the A League
Yeah.
gets 500,000
Yeah.
extra.
Yeah.
Okay. So you signed the brother from Brazil earlier on.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one. You signed the brother from Germany. That's two. And now you signed Douglas Costa.
Owner's investment. Owner actually, I found out earlier today. The owner actually put his own money in there.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Owner's
We
investment.
got rich, mate. We rich.
You are known as
We
the,
rich.
You are known as the silver ferns of the league.
We're the
So,
paperback club of the league,
they're
mate.
amazing. Hopefully he does foul and does a little rainbow flick and gets bodied by Jack Lisby, the absolute goat Wanderers. Joking. Yeah, listen, I would be lying if I said it's not a good signing. 33, the brother is. Still got time to perform. I don't think he's going to have a wonderful season in terms of goals and assists. But I do think he's going to do a few Anthony spins. And I do think he's going to do some few roulettes. And hopefully he doesn't do it against the Wanderers.
Bro, you've got him on one side and Lolly on the other.
It's okay.
The league's fucked. The league better watch out.
When they come outside of top four, can you clip that for me?
You need to understand
clip that.
the league is not ready for Sydney FC. You got Lolly on one side, Douglas Costa on another. Doesn't matter who's in the middle because your fullbacks are getting fucked. They're just dragging the centre backs out every time. We are ready to take this league by the throat.
We'll see you at round one at Combank.
We will. It's creeping up, isn't it? It's creeping up.
I heard Douglas Costa comes in at round two, unfortunately. I heard.
Doesn't matter, mate. We're going to beat them every now and then. So, anyways.
Yeah, I'm concerned. Not gonna
We'll leave it on that note.
Who have we signed?
No one.
Craya from Wellington.
You've re-signed Talia Yunus.
Great signing. Great signing for the
Stop
club.
her. She's excellent.
And we've also signed a MPL keeper. How exciting. I don't know. So I guess we'll move on from there.
Times are tough at the Wanderers.
Times are tough, Salam.
Anyways,
That's
look,
okay. I love my job and I love my club.
we're going to leave it there.
Unlike you, classic fan.
Oh, thanks,
I'm ready
mate.
now. No.
Thanks, mate. We're going to leave it there, Thomas. It's been a pleasure this week.
It has. It has.
It's been good.
Interesting week, Salam.
It's been very interesting.
Very interesting. It's very good
I have
week.
to say.
Very good week.
But, yeah. Look, I've been Abs.
I've been Thomas and Douglas Costa coming on next week.
Hey, he's right there, mate.
Oh, it's coming out of the
He's on the plane. It's coming through in a second.
coming out of the PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Cool. All right,
Yeah.
cool. We've been UBF.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.